So here at GolfTec in Brecksville, changed locations from the old Beechwood location with Mitch, and now I'm with PGA professional Kevin Sullivan. He's going to help me get to my goal. My goal this year is to pass the playing ability test, which is a 36-hole test. It's usually around 6,000 yards, and you have to shoot. For this particular course I'm going at is 151, so like a 76, 75. It's a par 72, so I have to be right in that ballpark. Less than half the people pass it on their first attempt.
So when they separate a little bit, the club tends to point for you to the left of the target. Okay, so you can see how, his is pointed a little bit more to the right.
Yes.
As a lefty, right? So I think working on your arm positioning. So if we look at that, if I draw something here, right? But you're dropping it in really good from the inside. That's awesome compared to where it used to be. You can see how it's still a little bit outside with the hands in this position than where his are. Still behind the torso a little bit more. And that's what you were working on with Mitch, right?
Yeah, getting them deep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because occasionally when that arm gets out there a little bit more than his, then you might hit the outside part of the ball sometimes. Mm-hmm. And that's when you hit the hook, or the big push if you're trying to keep it inside there. Work on a little bit of the connection there. Okay. And you watch where his hands, Hunter's hands go, right here. So he keeps those elbows really close together, and the hands start going around the torso a little bit more, right? I think you'll end up in a better position at the top, which I think will make it easier to get that move at the bottom.
Okay.
But I like exactly what you guys did. I would have done the same thing, just going, I try to get you inside out as fast as I can, and you're that, which is awesome. Now if we can work on stuff, because that won't feel real comfortable to you. In the wintertime, I think if you can work on that, try to...
Yep, now just make some backswings. And just try to keep the ball in there. All right. Yeah. Good. Try it again.
Definitely feels like it's going to fall out.
Oh yeah, I know. Me too. Yeah, what I would start doing is maybe not, when you first start hitting balls with it, is not do full swings with it yet, and just keep trying to build it up, over time.
So even less than this, you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, just try to keep them connected. As far back as you can go without letting this happen.
Okay.
Here we go. Is that feeling too hard, or is it something you think you might be able to do, or?
Be able to do it.
Okay.
It's 1,499 more repetitions.
Yeah, that's right. And this is something you can work on in the wintertime because it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's really tough to work on when you're playing. Man, that one sounded pretty good. Nice. Now you're starting to look like Hunter a little bit more.
I can't grow that kind of beard.
Yeah, that's right. See, I mean, you're a lot tighter here. The hands are a little bit farther back.
So watch what it does for you now. So this one you'll see the club will go pretty far to the inside even on the plane. Okay. Hopefully this one will go a little bit more up the plane line. See that? Push it right about there. A little closer. All right. Uh-huh. Now this will keep it from crossing the line too, if you can keep those elbows a little closer together. Downswing, coming back more on the plane line. Although this one you got, but see how it's a little bit outside still?
Yeah.
This one's back on the plane line, so I think we're heading in the right direction there.
That'll just be more consistent eventually, You look like Rob Moss now.
Mm.
Huh?
I don't putt like Rob Moss.
Yeah, I know.
These are his old irons.
Are they really?
Yeah. So there's a worn out spot right in the center. And then they're starting to get a worn out spot toward the toe. That one's me.
Yeah.
That's him. That's it. When he was playing in the Ohio Open, I think he's won 2 or 3 of them.
Right.
And no one else in his group had won one.
Yeah.
And I think he's won 3. And so someone in his group goes, we got a pretty good group right here. Between the 3 of us, we had 3 Ohio Open championships.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
There's someone who was playing golf with Archie Griffith. Yeah, and he says, you know, between the two of us, we have 2 Heisman trophies.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's funny.
So if you play with him next year, you'd be like, you know, between the 2 of us, we've won the last 5 section championships.
Exactly.
So if we take this just quickly up to the top, much better. It's a lot lower, and not as a cross then. And that'll help you in the downswing get it to where you want it to. It'll be that right arm will be tucked in there a little closer to the body. Oh, this wasn't bad. This is a little better, so your hands are about in the same spot. See how much more room there is between the club and your ball. So now you're going to hopefully start hitting down into it a little bit more with the iron eventually. See the difference here now? See how your left arm is pretty bent there and separated. Now that's a little straighter. Nice. A lot more extended with the right arm there. Wow. That's a pretty big difference in where that left elbow, sorry.
Yeah.
See, that'll just be a little bit more controlled, and that's the same amount of turn.
Yeah.
With your, 99 with the shoulders, 100 here, 58 with the hips, 58 here.